Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the long-awaited return of the best of Rocket League tournament in the entire world. It is, in fact, the World Rocket League Invitational. I am joined here once again by Seb.
Hello, guys.
How are you feeling? We're back. We're back, boys.
Just the best esports tournament to ever grace the planet. We've got a great stream for you today. We've got Mongolia versus the Democratic Republic of Congo. It's our winners bracket. We can take a quick look at that bracket in a moment.
Yeah, we'll have a quick look. One of our players is just setting up at the moment. I don't know what he's doing. But as you can see here, Mongolia and Democratic Republic of Congo, both with big wins against Zimbabwe and England. DR Congo with the slightly harder matchup, I'd say, but Mongolia with the more dominant win. Two pretty even teams at this point. We've got two great players in Hazza and Frazix either side, and then we've got Jacob and Alfie who are doing pretty decent. So this is going to be a pretty good game. Whoever wins will be advancing into the semi-final of the winners bracket. You've got a pretty good chance to win at that point if you get that far, but whoever loses will not be down that. They will be put into the losers bracket, which maybe we could sharp now, even though there's no teams playing in it today. We can see who they may be facing. But what are you thinking about this match today, Seb? What do you think is going to happen?
I was going to see both teams in the placements. They both did pretty good. So 4-0 and 4-1. So some pretty strong teams here. We know we got Frazix and Hazza, two particularly strong
ballers. Yeah,
in the big ballers. And yeah, the other two, they hold their weight. To put it nicely, they hold their weight, but they will keep up. But they will basically be support for the other two.
Exactly. They're no elite, but they're still
there's a higher tier than that. But with a little bit of inside information, we will be getting to our first game relatively soon. One of our players is just facing some technical difficulties with their game. I believe they've got a cheeky little 5 gigabyte update just to quickly do. But it's all right. It's all right. He's got high-speed internet in the building we're currently using, so we will be in no time.
Here we go. Here's the losers bracket. So you see Zimbabwe and England there. DR Congo will be playing. What are you playing? But DR Congo will be put into one of these losers places. If they lose today, I'm just assuming they're going to lose. I don't know why, because DR Congo pretty good, but I've got my money on Mongolia. I believe the chemistry between Hazard and Impromptu will lead them to victory. As once you start getting up these higher games, it's about how you work together as a team rather than the individual skill. Russia playing against apparently a question mark. Who knows that? Who knows that is? But we will be heading into the game pretty soon at this point, heading back to us as we just have a little wait here. We've had some technical difficulties ourselves, you know. It's not all been smooth sailing, so sorry for the delay on the stream. But we will now be streaming as well at 7 o'clock every single Friday, hopefully. And we will have some midweek streams as well coming up for you. We need to get it done.
We got a few left to get done. As I said, still waiting on one of our players to join. He's just having a bit of a,
Do you want me to play a solo?
Yeah, let's start with solo. So
All
we've got a bit of entertainment for you today, guys.
Thank you, everybody. We actually have our sound effects board, but it wasn't going to be used, so I've decided to bring my own sound effects. Should we play the train? The Rocket League train is in the building, everybody. Can we get a round of applause for our... We actually have a live studio audience in the back. Can we get a round of applause, please? Thank you.
Why is the train in the building?
I have not taken my skits, man.
He hasn't. He forgot.
But as we we're just gonna have a little chat. We're gonna have a little podcast here.
Yeah. We'll start a little podcast. How's your week been, Will?
It's been awful. It's been a great week. It's been a great week. Getting back into it, you know. We've been off stream for a little while now, so sorry for all of our fans up there. Our legions of what should we call our fan group?
I don't know, man.
Rocket Leaguers.
Rocket Leaguers.
Rocket Leaguers out there who are watching, aka just my mother.
Your mum loves it, mate.
I know. we are back, and we're sorry for the delay over Easter, but we are back now. We will be advancing through the bracket until the end in the next 6 or 7 weeks, with a maybe a small prize pool at the end. Maybe you know if I can stomp up the cash.
Yeah, if we can get a little bit of money together, you know, we are students. You know, we do
If I can pay my bills first.
Yeah, we'll settle rent goes, and then we'll think about an actual bracket.
Exactly. But we have obviously been working very hard. Our production as well, behind the scenes, working very hard at getting this stream running up, because as we say, we had a lot of technical difficulties, but I think we are ready to head into the game, boys.
We're getting in, boys, finally. Jeez, if we can stop talking to you.
I know, you're probably sick of tired of our voices. No, you're not actually.
Yeah, we got a game. We got a game to run now. So
if you want us to have a podcast, then leave a comment in the chat, all right? If you want us to start a podcast.
Yeah, we're really entertaining hosts.
Exactly.
We have loads to talk about.
And I've
many Andrew Tate, you got out of prison.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
I've many
really.
extreme political
He could have not, but anyway, let's get into the game. We could have stayed there.
Yeah, hopefully. I'll put him back there myself if you want. We were heading into the match now. I'm so sorry. We're going to have to talk about their game now. It really sucks, but that's how it is. We have to run it. But we have Team Mongolia against Team DR Congo. I could not bet on this one if I tried, and I am a betting man. I've lost many pounds betting on football and the under-20 Nigerian women's basketball team. As we start off with the first kickoff, we've got Hazard going up against Frazix. Frazix getting the win, but Impromptu getting it back again. Oh, back into it, but I'm feeling fresh, feeling new, and so Jacob, who's almost scored a goal. That probably would have been the same amount he scored in the last game. Frazix going up against Hazard here. This will be the matchup to watch. Frazix goes for a shot and Impromptu clears it.
There you go. Pretty strong start to the game. Both teams have a nice little attack and a nice bit of defense there as well. I say as Frazix.
That's a lovely bottom corner there from Frazix. Impromptu trying to get the clear as Roman comes in, charging in. But nice to see, he goes after Hazard, and Frazix just there a little bit quicker. Roman almost clearing it off the line there, but it does go 1-0 up to the DRC, 30 seconds in. Is that a sign of things to come, or can Mongolia bring it back?
I think they can easily bring it back. Both teams are pretty strong. Like I said, it's a pretty equal matchup. Two very, very strong teams who made their way through the first match pretty quickly, easily. Yeah, we just need to not see that happen twice in a row in 30 seconds.
Once again, Frazix going with the error there. It wasn't a strong shot, but if you get on target in this game, you might score. As you can see, both goalkeepers going for it. Hazard misses it completely, and Impromptu hitting it, but hitting it back into his own net. So far, Frazix looking dominant. Roman actually helping out quite a lot as well. Very impressed with him so far, and Mongolia not up to the task.
No, good duo here right now. A bit of coordination going on. Frazix, as usual, kind of showing off his skills, but yeah, like I said, Roman picking it up, and nearly a nice little goal there from Roman as well. Kind of got his way past the defence, snuck his way through. And then he go with Hazard looking to get a nice little clear and maybe an attack of his own.
I'm looking for Hazard to pull someone off here. I mean, he was a baller player in the last match, the first match of this series actually, so it's been a while since we've seen these guys play. As he takes out Roman, impromptu with a nice little flick there, as Hazard will get onto the ball. He's got a little bit of time, will pick up the 100 boost, go for a dribble, but it is a huge challenge there from Roman, I believe, as Frazix goes to pick up the pieces. Going for one tap, going for another tap, impromptu, smacking him out the way. Unbelievable. I'm going to call a domestic abuse on that one. What a lovely flick there from Hazard. As you can see, got it on top of his car, flicked right off it. The speed and the aerial, there was no chance there. 105 kilometers per hour. That's fast.
That's great observation there, Will. That's very fast. I was going to say that, but before there, if Roman, I think, was there to pick up the pieces, he probably could have finished that goal there for
as impromptu does go back again. It is 2-1 this game. I expect it's going to be very close. Impromptu putting it up, but then backing up. Not confident in himself to pick it up, but maybe Frazix can capitalize. Can he get a pinch? He does take it past the first, but Hazard looking to clear it. He does clear it. And Frazix very menacing there, but Roman putting it back into the box. Can he pick up the pieces? But impromptu clears. These counter-attacks are crucial. When both players commit, that's when your best chance to score is.
Yeah, I mean, in a duos game like this, you've got one, like I said, we've got Frazix and we've got Hazard. They're both kind of taking it up and down the pitch, and they do have their teammates there, but they should be like kind of following them a little bit. I mean, you can obviously stay back in defence, but I mean, like I said, there's been situations already in this game where if Roman or Impromptu have been there to back
it up. Lovely pass there from Impromptu.
Wasn't it?
Oh, is he just going to roll in? It's not, as Frazix actually comes back just in time.
Yeah, I was going to say, that'd be a pretty poor defence. They just leave it open. Here's Hazard taking a bit of a slow approach here. Cleared out. There we go, right down the pitch there by Frazix.
It's a 1v1 if Hazard can't get back in time. Frazix going for the fake out. Kind of works as Hazard does miss it again. Can Frazix get clear here in the middle? Can he follow up his own cross? He can. Frazix with the hat trick already. We are exactly halfway through the match, and DRC go up 3-1. Frazix with the hat trick. Roman showing off a bit of skill as well, and Mongolia definitely can come back, but it is a tall hill to climb.
It is. I mean, like we said, Frazix obviously, he's one of the ones to watch in the tournament. He's got some of the best kind of mechanical skill, and I think one of the longest playing players as well. But Mongolia, like I said, is a hill to climb, but they can definitely bring it back. I mean, they've got a nice goal in already. 2 more is not hard to ask for, and 2 minutes 15 remaining. And like I said, I mean, it's just the first game of the series. You never know where it's going to go.
Roman as well. I think he's definitely improved since the last time we have seen him, of course. I mean, he does have a winning record in the tournament, actually, 2-0. He must be the most winning player in the whole entire tournament right now, with factoring in his friendly versus elite at the start, which may have not been the highest skill, but he looks like he's improved, definitely. I'm expecting to see a bit more out of Hazard and Impromptu. I'm expecting to see some team play out of them. They are very good in the first match, getting some pinches in. But Frazix winning that aerial duel as a 2-on-1 at the back there. As Roman smashing into the goalkeeper, Frazix cannot capitalise.
There we go. And I mean, with the scrambling for defence here, they're kind of running into each other trying to get this ball out. And here we go with Frazix already setting up another goal. And Hazard just cleared it right down the end of the pitch, and that's right into the goal. Oh, it's not! That was a little bit embarrassing there. He should have really finished that. I mean, it was a completely open goal, but it was right on the...
that's unlucky from Hazard, as he was just clearing it and he almost managed to get back in. But can Impromptu get a cross into the box? Frazix looking to get a clearance, and you can see Mongolia respect Frazix, can't you? You can see that when he's going up for the aerial, they pull back, they know he's going to hit it every time. As Hazard almost, but he's putting it across his goal. That's David Luiz-esque right there. As Frazix going back in for another, that's a huge save.
Yeah, that was lovely. Not too bad, not too bad. It was very, very smooth as well. Right across there and right back on his feet. Ready to go again, but yeah, lovely save.
If you're DRC now, you just want to waste time. Just get it up the field, get it in the corner as much as possible, and as long as the ball's up in the air, you're happy right now, because look, the time is ticking down. If it gets down to 20, 15 seconds, there may not be enough time, but if Mongolia, they need to score now, as Hazard does get tackled there from Roman. Huge 50-51 as Frazix can take it away. Impromptu hitting it, but once again, time wasted right now.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, just put 25 seconds remaining on the clock right now. They don't need to get any more goals, but I think maybe they're going for numbers at this point.
Ooh. Nice little hit there, yeah. And as long as they get it up the field, then they're not worried. Hazard needs to score now if they have any chance of getting it in. but it is clear away from Frazix. No follow-up there from Impromptu was needed, but can he smack it in right now? It's a huge clearance as DRC looking to take this first game and go up 1-0 in the series so far, as Frazix with a huge hit. And can they get fourth? They can't. They might have.
Yeah, close. I think, all things considered, a pretty close game. A pretty equal show of kind of good attack and defense there. But, 3-1, it's not the biggest kind of difference we've seen in goals there. I think it's winnable by both teams, yeah.
I mean, you can see that Frazix has definitely been warming up right there, because it was all about that first 2-minute 30 in the game. Frazix with 3 goals straight away. Mongolia, I mean, I saw them practicing earlier, but they just weren't on it right now.
No. Yeah, I mean, it's. I think it's still pretty equal. Like I said, not the kind of the biggest difference we've seen in scores in the tournament so far. 3-1. I mean, it's it could have gone either way there. Really, I think it was just a rough first game for Mongolia there, but definitely they could bring it back, and we could even see a few more goals from them.
Oh, absolutely. You're seeing these series as they go on. One team sort of starts to take it one way, or one team starts to play into it. They start getting a few more games onto their belt, start playing a bit better. But yeah, anything can change. These first games are often unpredictable. I mean, I remember the Estonia-Lithuania game last time. Estonia looking right in it, and then after a few games, they just were completely washed out of it. So we'll see what happens in these next few games as they sort of learn to play with each other a little bit better. And so we'll be heading back into the second game straight away. So action coming at you left, right, and center. There's no breaks here.
No breaks. We're getting straight into it.
We
don't want to be here too long, and we don't want to keep you too long.
No breaks on the Rocket League train.
That was actually the best, I think, impersonation of a train you've done there. That was great. That was perfect.
Unlike Francis Bourgeois. As Hazard going to go for the... there's a huge... All players spawn together as Impromptu winning the kickoff, but Frazix getting a clean shot in now. Hazard and Frazix flying up into the air. It's over. Oh, it's under Hazard, over Impromptu and into the net there. As you can see, Frazix here, no challenge right there. Hazard goes up for it. Just misses it.
7 seconds into the game in DRC, again, already playing with Mongolia. I mean, Mongolia, they lose the first game, and there's a goal in the first 7 seconds against them. They couldn't do anything about it. How is this going to affect their mental games for the rest of the series?
I mean, it's not what you want, is it, to be honest? When you're playing a huge tournament like this, possibly the most important thing you've done in your life so far. As Hazard off the bar. That would have been a lovely strike there, but just missing it. But good signs to come as Impromptu out of nowhere. Is that going in? No, Roman can follow up. He is doing something.
A bit more speed on that, and maybe.
Oh,
and a lovely save from Frazix. It looks like we just missed that there.
As you can see, Frazix not trusting that Roman was going to save it, and he was right, as he did end up missing it. But Hazard looking confident in his element now, but Frazix out of nowhere with a lovely aerial battle win, as Impromptu looks to clear it. That's a nice little clearance over both the DRC. As can he turn it back around? He can. DRC happy to play in the opponent's half now, as long as you get it up there. But Hazard with a really nice flick. Can he get another? Can he get a third? Frazix screaming back. Oh, that is a lovely put your body on the line save there from Frazix. As you see, he got demoed, but that's actually an amazing save, as he had to get back as quick as possible.
Yeah, worth the demo right there. Very, very nicely done. Good sacrifice.
Oh, Frazix getting a clean chance now, but Hazard with the clearance. You don't want Frazix in a 1v1 at this point, because you know what it'll do to you, but Hazard with a desperate clearance as Impromptu spawns back. Frazix with a nice chance. Can he get an aerial shot? He can do. Can he get the double tap? He can. That is absolutely filthy.
Another filthy goal from Frazix. I mean, he's definitely the man of the match, man of the series so far. Look at that. Just look at the mechanical skill right there. It's like it's nothing to him. There may as well not be anyone challenging it. No. He's just putting it past him.
If I scored that goal, I'd be on replay again and again and again every time. But this is just a normal daily officer. Frazix, can Mongolia get a quick restart? As Frazix does miss the ball, though, maybe it's gone to his head.
Yeah, maybe. A bit of an interesting kind of bit of mechanics. Just kind of sad.
But he's got a clear run now. He's got a clear run at goal.
And it's in again. I mean, where is the defense from Mongolia? They've just let it happen. One of them went to challenge him, but just went straight past him. And I don't even know what... I don't know what that is.
I mean, it's elementary at this point for Frazix. As you could literally see from my commentary, you could tell when he was going to score. We knew it was going to happen as soon as he had a clear line of sight already on goal, with an even quicker hat-trick this time. DRC not challenging it, giving Mongolia a little bit of false hope there, as Frazix does make the save. Roman, not sure if he's even here at this point, but does he need to be at this point when Frazix is pulling off stuff like that? Ugh.
It gets to a certain point in the commentary where you're just repeating yourself.
Exactly.
It's just another nice show of mechanics.
At that point, you just got to play a bird whistle.
I'd like to explain how we can hear each other in our mics. Right?
Yeah.
So, it's very, very loud anyway. And that's
We hope it's loud for you as well.
But yeah, I mean that bird whistle is it's hurting.
If you're complaining in the chat that it's too loud, it's meant to be that loud, or it's meant to hurt you. It's impromptu. Going for a nice little run through, and Hazard with the goal right now. Maybe we need to stop talking because then Mongolia, they actually it's a lovely bit of play for impromptu. Frazik's unable to take a clearance. Frazik's with a rare mistake. I'm not sure if you can rely on Frazik's making 3 more mistakes to get 3 more goals, but it's promising and it's winnable.
At least Mongolia are on the board, and with 2 minutes 45 remaining, I mean they've definitely got the time to
has a free shot on goal right now. Can anyone get back in time?
He can't, and it's in again. 4-2. Again, Hazard bringing it back here, showing off some skill.
A bit of miscommunication there from the DRC. Both players going for it and both players missing it. That's not what. If you commit, you've got to hit it. But Hazard with a lovely little bit of trickery right there, flicking it off the side, showing his skill as it is 4-2 to Mongolia, to DRC. Sorry, Mongolia chasing the game.
I was wondering where Hazard was. Yeah, he was kind of on par with Frazik's in the playoffs, but in the placements. But yeah, I mean he's bringing it back now. He's showing off what he can do.
Same with impromptu. I mean, obviously. Hazard has the amazing skill, but impromptu impressed me as well as their chemistry. They were pulling off amazing pinches, weren't they, in the last game? But again, they had the time to do that against Zimbabwe. Here, you got to play quick, you got to play fast, and one mistake can cost you, such as that missing from Hazard, but it does not get punished. Frazik's back into the middle, looking for him. One double tap, gets one. Can't finish it off. Can he let off for Roman though? He can out of nowhere. Roman with a goal. His mother will be happy.
Yeah, I mean... Roman finishing
off absolutely amazingly as DRC going up 5-2 now. Is this an insurmountable lead for the DRC? I think Mongolia can get it back, but they need to score within the next 30 seconds or so. Otherwise, I think it's too much of an ask.
They're really going to have to show some skill. I mean, there's plenty of time, but only if they manage to get it right past their defence. I mean, they are really holding the net down. It really is a good start. Hazard there setting up the goal. That could have been a nice little finish there from impromptu, but unfortunately did not hit the ball.
And it's oh no. Hazard with a lovely little bit. Just waited for Frazik to make the first move and made the same. Mental of steel right now. As impromptu getting it away. A little bit of time for Mongolia. Maybe impromptu can set up an aerial shot right now. Gets it up the field, which he won't mind, but Frazik will make the clearance, hopefully, unless he makes another mistake, which he does. Hazard with the hat trick, trying to match up to Frazik, is 5-3. I mean, I said there wouldn't be 4 Frazik mistakes. There's been 2 so far.
There's been 2, they could be a third. It's like we were saying, I was saying before the game started, you've got Hazard and you've got Hazard and Frazik who, they're there for the finish, but you've got nice setups both from Roman and from impromptu. I mean, they're doing their part, definitely.
Yeah, Frazik's with a lovely save. Roman, forgetting where his pedals are, cannot accelerate his car. As impromptu gets an easy start. As Frazik's, this is where he's messed up twice so far. He's not looking too confident on the walls when he's defending there.
His corner play is a little kind of a bit shifty.
There you go. Can he make a strike? Can he get it in the box for Roman? That's a lovely flick. Oh my word, that would have been a lovely goal on a angle. As Hazard does clear. Still battling on as well, winning his 50s. But Frazik gets it away. This is scary now as Frazik's going to get a lovely pinch. That's going in, but Hazard will make the easy save. But how can they capitalise now? They need a goal. They need a goal in the next 20 seconds, or I think it's all over.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, again, that's very, very close from Roman there. Again, Roman showing some better shots than we've seen from him before.
MVP? No, not really, but he's doing all right though.
He's, you're gonna like give him credit where it's due.
This is scary. This is scary for Mongolia. As Hazard does make the save. They need to counter-attack now. Roman out of nowhere with a lovely little hit. They won't mind that. As impromptu hitting it up the field as well. He needs a big flick.
Can he capitalise on this right now? He's got it past the defence, and he gets it in. Impromptu with the 4th goal there for Mongolia.
Yeah, impromptu just like Sisyphus right there, just rolling the ball again and again and again. And in the end, he gets his reward right there, bouncing off of Frazik's. There's time. There's a little bit of time. There's a minuscule chance right there. The kick-off is crucial.
Kick-off goal or a very quick one into the round. I mean, this is getting close.
Oh, it is in Mongolia's favour as well. Impromptu with another nice flick. Can Hazard get the strike? But Hazard does not commit. Maybe he should have committed. I'm not sure if he had boost. But they've made the save, but it's all over. Hazard needs to get it. He needs to get it in the air. Keep it up.
Keep it up, and it's over.
And it's over. 5-4 to DR Congo. That must be the closest game we have had so far. I mean, Mongolia almost with an epic comeback right there. And and I don't use that lightly, that word.
Yeah.
As you can see there, Frazix with 4 goals as well. I mean, that's 7 goals in 2 games.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
again, yeah, man of the match right there again. Man of the series so far. But, Mongolia, a good show there. I mean, both of them, Bahaza and Impromptu, with some nice goals and some nice saves. Yeah, and again, 4-5, very, very close game. Definitely means that Mongolia have got a little bit of a chance here. I think as they're going on, they're performing better, they're playing better.
Agreed.
I think they're warming up a little bit to the tournament. So, anyway, so it's 2-0 to the DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo.
Yeah.
And we'll be going to a quick mid-series break here. And then we'll be right back after a nice 10-minute break with some lovely tunes for you and a nice little visual.
We love it. We will see you guys after the little break as well.
Let's just get one more out.
And we are back, and everybody, no, you have not lost your inability to count. We are back after the 9-minute mark. We've been informed that one of our players has to keep playing on, otherwise they will have to leave. So we thought we'll keep this series running for you. We need to see its end, and so if you've gone to get popcorn, I don't want to shout at you, but get it back now. Come back
now.
Get back now.
I would have quite liked to break because I could have absolutely busted his shit, but it's all right. I can wait till the end of the series, mate. It's all right. Frazix, you keep me waiting, fella. It's all right.
I mean, Frazix, you gotta be applauding us, all right? Because we've stopped our break for you, all right? We didn't even get to show our commercial again, which was amazingly made by Han and also Tyson.
Well, from Han.
But we will be heading back into the 3rd game now. No breaks for us. All aboard the Rocket League train, everybody.
And we're back into the lobby now. Well, if Frazix has to go, then they gotta win this, right? They gotta win this pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's going to be a nice little bye for Mongolia, an easy little win.
No, I reckon we let Roman take it in a 1v2. I reckon
absolutely. I reckon he has it covered.
As Frazix, I mean, you look at him. He's eager already to have a goal. He's eager from Mongolia forfeit, I reckon. But Impromptu getting a nice clear off now. Mongolia could really rub salt into the wound if they come back on a 4-2 comeback now.
That'd be great. I mean, honestly, that's the strategy right now. If Mongolia can just bring back one game and keep the series going, or make this one the last, then they might legitimately get a bye.
They're playing a game against time right now. It's kind of like the game of life right now.
It's not a great place for Frazix to be in. I don't know why he's got to go.
Ooh.
Maybe it's his bedtime.
Yeah, exactly. Poor baby. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep, little
Go to
baby.
sleep.
It's okay.
Frazix. Look at the mega play right here. He may be tired. He may be rocking on his cot, but he's still looking to score a goal. As Mongolia keeping it tight for the first minute so far. Is that going to be cursed? Well, I don't think it is. As so far this game they would have conceded 1 goal so far. So that's an improvement, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an improvement. Mongolia definitely showing a bit more of resilience here, keeping it going, not conceding too much.
Oh my God. Frazix spinning out of control right now, hits it towards his own goal. Can he make a clearance? He can. Lovely. But Impromptu with a nice little hit. Can Hazza follow up on it as he does get bumped by Frazix? Playing it pretty risky in his own box there, but he does manage to get it away. But Hazza with a lovely little tackle. Cars flying about everywhere, but no goal so far as Frazix looking to get an open net. Oh no, this is scary when he gets he gets smashed though.
He's absolutely losing this. I think that every minute that we go, he gets more desperate for the pillow. And they got to pick it up. He can't be just randomly hitting the ceiling like that. I don't know what he was trying to do.
Frazix off the wall. Can he get the double tap? He does miss it, but it's a good attempt there. Impromptu clearing slightly, but it just into the path of Roman, who flicks it back into the middle, maybe giving Hazard an opportunity for a one-on-one here. Can he flick over one? He flicks over one. Frazix making the easy save, but Impromptu coming back again with another.
And Frazix throws his toys out the pram. His fucking Build-A-Bear, it's ripped in half. He's fucking fuming.
As Mongolia go 1-0 up, and they are up for the first time in this series. They are ahead. That must feel good for Mongolia and not feel good for Frazix, as his eyes are. they're closing every second.
Slowly closing bit by bit. He's in and out of
sleep. As Frazix going for the double tap, though, he is enraged. He needs his Milkies. As Impromptu looking for the clearance. Takes it past one, though. Frazix taking him out, but Hazard picking up the pieces here, going for an aerial, just completely miss it, but I can't blame him because I wouldn't hit it either.
We are so unqualified to be commentating this.
I hit diamond, all right?
I don't know what I hit.
I'm in the top 50% of players.
That's huge, actually. That's huge. Anyway, back to the game. We've absolutely missed an amazing aerial from Hazard there, and nearly a really nice goal. I mean, it was right across the entire pitch, and we're just waffling straight through.
It didn't score though, so it's all going to be forgotten about instantly. As history is written by the victors. So if Mongolia lose, then no one's going to remember them at all. It's Impromptu going for it. It's a nice little win there. Mongolia will be looking. They're happy now because they're not desperate to score. They need to waste some time. They're in control. They're not too happy, but and they're happy just to let it sit. Impromptu goes for the shot. It's a nice little save. Can he get this follow-up? Is a tight angle. Just waiting, maybe setting up, but it's a 1v1 right now. Frazix, you're scared if you're in this position. Can he get the flick? Does, and Roman coming in.
Challenge from Hazard.
Whoa, Dine! Roman coming in out of nowhere. Who would have expected that? All right. Roman rising from his ruins right there.
Absolutely. I mean, I thought it was kind of a clear cut for Mongolia there, minute 39, and they managed to hold down that 1-0. But there we go. Roman, I mean, out of both of those players, Roman was not the one I thought would score that goal.
I didn't, Julius, sees him coming.
Shut up, man.
That's Hazard going for a nice little flick. As he's looking to get a sweaty goal into the middle, but Impromptu not following up. As Frazix looking to get an aerial. You're scared right now. Gets one flick, gets two, gets three, gets the flip reset, but Hazard coming out of nowhere. I think Roman committed to that as well. So Hazard, can he get a flick? Maybe a pinch off the turf. Oh, and a lovely little shot. But a lovely little bit of tech there, but does not result in a goal. As this is looking to be the closest match so far. 1 versus 1. Oh, Roman. Oh.
Could not get the defense there. Impromptu again with a lovely goal there. Not a bad shot from Impromptu at all.
This is all about the anticipation from Impromptu there. He anticipated where Frazix was going to go, and he got the reward there. Luckily bouncing off. A bit of luck involved in that. DRC not going to be happy with that. I mean, Frazix is going mental right now.
He's absolutely fuming.
Just rocking the cradle.
Got the pigs on in 5 minutes. So he's going to miss it, mate.
As he's going back into the middle. Can Frazix clear? He messes up again. Impromptu. I mean, I'm saying every time he messes up, not like he's going to smash me. All right, as he just goes to scores.
He just goes to scores, maybe. He just needs to stop talking.
He's got a G2 thing on, though, so instantly you deserve to lose. Is this Lucas in disguise? Oh, you Lucas in disguise. Oh, you Lucas in disguise. As it's 2-2 to the DRC versus Mongolia right now. Next goal will be and could be crucial, as it's a lovely... it's a mix-up in the middle there. All 4 players. Is it going to bounce in, though? Lucky for DRC, it does not. But Hazard maybe getting a clear opportunity. Frazix faking him out there. Lovely with a one-on-one. That's a lovely flick, but Hazard coming back in time with a relatively simple save. But Frazix getting back into the middle. But there's no follow-up. Roman is not there. Frazix does not care, though.
Does Impromptu in. I mean, that felt personal right there.
Yeah, that was a bit rude.
Hazard with a lovely kill, making his way down the pitch.
Frazix getting a nice little flick. Just biding his time right now, as this could be a huge chance for Mongolia. This could seal the game if they score now, but they have left themselves open at the back there. Hazard with 0 boost, trying to get back. Frazix setting up the aerial shot. Can anyone stop this man? Can anyone stop him? They can, but Mongolia, can they break? 5 seconds left. They're going forward.
No
can
way.
they score?
There's
Oh.
1 second on the timer, and Hazard brings it to 3-2 to Mongolia. That is a ridiculous. Where was the defense? There was such a strong game from both teams right there, and DRC at the last second, they let it slip through their fingers.
I mean, DRC thought that last attack was the last attack of the game. Hazard as well, playing a bit risky right there because it was on the floor. If it hit 0 at any point, it would have been over into overtime. But Mongolia do take the game, put it back to 2-1. You're not going to bed yet, Hazard. Get a Red Bull, spinning around like his cradle.
Frazix is getting frazzled, mate. He needs to go to bed. But we've got another game to pull out right at the moment.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the World Rocket League Invitational. As Mongolia, though, as you said, you predicted rightly. They've got their feet all right. They're working together. They've seen Frazix. They've figured him out a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean,
he's been found.
He's been found.
Just spaced out there.
I did. I was completely off. Yeah, I mean, a great.
Maybe you need bedtime.
I'll get knackered, mate. But it's a great game from Mongolia there. Yeah, absolutely putting the pressure on Frazix now. I mean, he must be running out of time.
He's running out of time.
His dad's about to kick the fucking bedroom door in.
But you can see seriously that Mongolia, they let Frazix have less one-on-one chances, all right? Let him have less chances on goal. They predicted his aerials as well. Hazard doing a great job. Impromptu doing a great job as well. Roman with a little bit less impact in that game, but we will be heading into the next game straight away. That will be good for Mongolia. They're looking up to pick up the speed a little bit. You would have thought maybe not having a break Mongolia, their mental could have been a bit shattered there as they keep having to lose and lose and lose, but they're back into the game now.
Seems to be the opposite. They seem to be more motivated, not less.
Yeah.
Which can't be said about the last games we had. I mean, it was absolutely like one or two games down, and was it Estonia? They just absolutely lost the play.
I feel the fight for Mongolia right now. You know, their capital is actually Ulaanbaatar, by the way. I did a presentation on that in year 4. I did. That's a true fact right now. It's not one of my made-up facts. Hazard takes down Roman there. Good riddance. Look to win it. Oh, Frazix missing it completely. I mean, head's gone. Head is gone.
His head is gone, mate. Head is gone. I'm not really sure what Frazix is doing. I mean, he's just kind of hitting the roof, mate, and Hazard's just put it straight in. Where were they both?
God,
Roman was lacking behind, and Frazix was having a fucking kip on the ceiling. I don't really know what's going on.
We're way past the 4 mistakes point at this point, I'll be honest with you. I mean, we're ripping into Frazix only because he's the best player here and wanted to leave as well. Why would you want to leave the World Rocket League Invitational, the best Rocket League Invitational
This is
ever?
like really important for your like future.
Exactly.
You can put it on your CV.
You can show this to employers. That's Hazard going in for a nice cross there, but Frazix does take it away there. Frazix looking for a little hit, but impromptu just pies it off slightly. All right, doesn't give Frazix a clear line of sight there. You've got to challenge him a little bit, but he does get hit a one-on-one right now, but Frazix not making it. But Projector has just dropped something on the floor. Oh dear, he's dropped his phone. Unbelievable. I'll buy you a new one with a prize pool instead.
Yeah,
get you a Nokia brick.
Anyway, back to the game. Hazard here, just again another clear open net, and he scores the second goal from second goal from Mongolia.
He scored 2 goals from Mongolia.
It's been a minute. I mean, seconds, mate. What's going on? This is usually the other way around.
If Mongolia win now, then Hazard has to be taking home the MVP. It's an unbelievable comeback from him. Made a few mistakes in the first game, but has brought it back phenomenally. Hazard looking to get the better of Frazix at the moment, and Impromptu getting the better of Frazix right there.
That's a bit of a comeback for the start of the game, then.
Yeah,
I mean, this is really just a really good show of an age-old kind of esports player problem, and that is if you have a bedtime, you'll perform. If your parents control your schedule, then you can't do it. You know, Hazard can do what he wants. He's a badass, right? He's like 14, but he's a beast.
Exactly.
So he can do what he wants.
But
you got Frazix, right? And you've got his parents trying to bang down the door. You know, he's put a chair in front of it. He's trying to like keep up. But if you've got an early bedtime, keep up, mate.
I thought esports players didn't have bedtimes, but you know, I must not be an esports player.
No, absolutely not.
Not anymore, anyway. I hate every game.
It's just takes a lot if you've done it. Really.
It sucks. It's Hazard looking to make a clearance here. Impromptu with a nice little clearance, just biding time. Mongolia 2 up. They can just keep it in the corner at this point. And it just not. It's just, as long as it's not in a dangerous position, you've got to make Frazix work for it. When he gets an easy line on sight, he's scoring the goals 9 out of 10 times. But when you're putting him at an angle, challenging him, it gets a bit. Don't get nervous. It gets a bit shaky, you know.
A little bit shaky.
Frazix out of nowhere. I think there might be a bit high up for him. It is a bit high up, but can Roman follow up? No, because he can't even get into the air, bless him.
bless his
Bless him.
God,
But Hazard getting a shot. Can Frazik make a huge save? Oh, Hazard with the hat trick. This feels like a repeat of the first game. Frazik, I have to commend a very, very, very good try there. It's unbelievably hard when you're backwards trying to make a save. And he does hit it, but just not enough power. I mean, I wouldn't have got anywhere near that.
Yeah, the fact that he touched the ball is pretty impressive. But I mean, Hazard definitely man of the match right now. Four shots on target, 3 goals. So he's got a pretty good ratio going right now. And yeah, Mongolia's defense as well. Anything that Frazik and Roman have thrown at them, they've reflected pretty easily. And there's half the game remaining and 3 goals to catch up. I mean, DRC, they're falling apart.
Mongolia are saying L plus ratio right now. As I think they've figured out a good system. As Hazard's going forward, getting these shots, being clinical. But Impromptu he's playing the destroyer role right now. Anytime Roman or Frazik gets the ball, Impromptu is straight there, straight away. He may not be scoring, but he's smashing it away from them. You know that for sure. As Hazard is being set up there from the tackle, from Impromptu there. He's playing the N'Golo Kante role right now. But Frazik's getting a clear shot on goal. This is not what you want, but does not have the speed to follow up on it. Can he follow up on this, though, as he gets a nice aerial shot? But the double tap may not be... it was on, but Hazard with a lovely save. There's a 2-on-1 right now. Roman at the back. You are scared for your life. Impromptu, can he get it? With a nice aerial, misses it completely. Not so nice in the end, does that?
I mean, just looking at this, I mean, Mongolia's coordination is amazing. I mean, they just knew that they both had to get back. They were basically just sitting in the goal waiting for Frazik's arrival. I mean, here we go. It's about to happen again. They're both there, ready for the defence. One in the net, one just on the sideway to challenge it.
Lovely.
And there, saved straight away. And Roman can't even put it back right back. And now the goal is just open. Hazard taking it over their heads.
Ooh, a lovely
and
save.
Yeah, lovely save, but nearly for a 4th goal there.
Mongolia feels like Hazard and Impromptu. You know, DRC feels like Frazik's with Roman as a side act, you know. He introduces the show, but you know, Mongolia is a great double act right now. As Hazard maybe on the score sheet, but that you can't diminish the role that Impromptu has played in this.
No, I mean, yeah, he's definitely been playing his role very, very perfectly. I mean, his defense has been amazing, and like you said, he's playing that demo. But yeah, I mean, Hazard, I mean, he's just going crazy this game. Both his defense and his attack game, he's definitely showing off what he hasn't been showing off earlier on, but more that we've seen in his previous games.
So both players have committed now. Frazik with an easy opportunity. Oh,
how does he miss that?
I say easy opportunity, easy for him, because I want to score that.
Yeah, I mean, from what we expect of Frazik's game plan, so I'm surprised he missed that. I mean, it was close, but like I'm surprised he just didn't hit.
Maybe he's been listening to the stream. I don't know.
Yeah, we've tilted him, mate.
Yeah. I mean, if you get put into these games, there's a 1 out of 4 chance you're going to be picked on as the person who gets the solid, unless you're in a game with the lead. In that case, you're safe.
Put him on himself. I mean, yeah. Go Gaga.
Yeah, that's Impromptu here, getting up the field, but it's going to be a win for Team Mongolia. If they can get another, it's just mental breaking. Hazard going with Frazik, making the save. Mongolia, who saw this coming?
No, I mean, I expected maybe a game off them, but I mean, definitely not a 3-0 lead there. I mean, there was nothing DRC could do that game. There was absolutely no challenge. Every single time that they tried to get something into the net, it was very perfectly saved by Hazard and Impromptu.
I mean, you can see the coordination, even the celebrations, while they're spinning around like a dreidel. As Mongolia make up 2-2 in the series. This is going to be the closest series we've had so far. We thought that was going to be the Estonia one, but Estonia dropped off Mongolia instead, taking that upwards trajectory, getting towards 2-2. I mean, this is exciting.
Yeah, it is. I mean, like I said, closest series we've had, and this is going to go the length, isn't it, really? I've never heard truer words.
That is exactly what I think of the game. I want to hear a sound effect as well. Play us a sound effect, production team.
We can't hear, or I can't anyway, but
I can hear it.
I think I got what that was from your
This is so true.
There's so much happening.
This is mentally me right now. As we'll be heading back into the 5th game. We normally don't get to a 5th game. Normally it's a 4-0.
Yeah, 4-0. The 5th game doesn't happen.
At least 6 games this time. That's gonna be our record right now. As Mongolia, I mean, if you're DRC, you want that break back. You want that 10-minute break as a little bit of a mental reset. But Frazik obviously does not want that. He wants to go shoo.
Get yourself to bed, mate.
As it's all set up. I mean, no lobby things this time. Touch wood. That the lobby is going smoothly as hell. As Frazik with the first kickoff against it, but Impromptu with a lovely little shot. That's on target. Is that going to drop into the goal? It's not, because Frazik is there to save. I mean, Roman was much nearer to it, but
it was. But Impromptu was there. I mean, that was a very, very nice start from Impromptu, just showing off what he's got. And Hazard, that was very nearly saved as well, but it was right on the threshold. And Hazard, 14 seconds into the match, just
That's how old he is as well.
He's actually how old he is as well. He's a little kid.
I mean, as you can see from the replay there, Frazix, if that was anywhere else on the pitch, he's getting that, but it just went into the goal. Roman switching up his G2 thing now. I don't know why. Maybe just embarrassed. I don't know. Maybe
Probably
Lucas.
because that entire team are bad luck.
Yeah, maybe Lucas privately messaged him, so you can't do this anymore.
You're not showing them. You're not showing good enough.
Although I have to question, that is a paid skin. Why have you paid for the skin when the skill level doesn't? I prefer not to speak. If I speak, I'm big trouble. As a probably. Oh, that's lovely. That is a huge hit.
It's probably in as well, isn't it?
Oh.
Hazard finishing it off. Oh, what is going on? Someone hit the ball.
Hazard's there. Oh.
There we go.
Do you know what? I think impromptu. He's playing that assist role, right? He just wanted to get the assist. He didn't want to score for himself. He didn't want to mess it up. But Hazard there. I mean, the easiest goal he'll ever score at this point. But I think he deserves it.
There was an odd show of defence there from DRC, but also an odd show of attack from Mongolia. There we go. Absolutely. There we go.
I'll play some backing music while you talk now.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so here we see impromptu challenging the ball, getting right back onto the net, setting up for Hazard, and Hazard's in with a third goal. It's straight back in.
It's a hat-trick for Hazard. 54 seconds in this time. It's getting faster and faster as Frazix is getting more and more weary in his rocking chair.
He's losing it. I think I want to know. Maybe a bit of a weird question. You know, don't call the police. But I wonder how old Frazix is. I want to know how old this guy is because he's the one that's got to go. But the 14-year-old is just he's vibing me. He's not got a bedtime. He's fine. If you're anything over the age of 14 and it's actually because you're being told to go to bed, my advice to you as a professional esports commentator is get a grip.
We are professional esports commentators. We're better than some of the other stupid esports commentators out there. I mean, they call themselves professional, you know. Have you heard of the Challenge Oval? I have actually. It's actually ridiculous. They were number one on Watch Mojo's 10 worst criminal esports moments. They won the score esports. Have you seen that?
Yeah, man.
As Hazard's going to get a fourth. I believe in him. My belief was not warranted right there. Frazix with a lovely top corner save at that point. I hate the challenge. And Hazard is going to make a challenge. Roman, what are you doing? You're never going to make it, son. We're friendly little beef with the challenge. You might have seen on Twitter. Follow our Twitter, twitter.com/ what's it called again? The World. Hazard, fourth goal.
He's getting it.
That's a lovely goal from Hazard. He's taking over the game. My goat right there. Hazard, 4 goals. 14 years old. 4 criminal charges against the challenge for fraud. As Frazix taking the ball now. The magic has seemed to have gone there from Frazix. Roman, I mean, same again as usual. I'm not even going to complain. Frazix gets hit though, and can he make the save? Oh, impromptu with a goal. It's well deserved.
It really is. I mean, he's been really showing some good support role here, and it's about time he sticks a nice one in.
Frazix, I mean, you can see the attempt there. I mean, Frazix has been making some lovely attempts, some saves, but it's just not been coming off. But to be fair to him, I think it's because Frazix, he's trying to do everything, isn't he?
Yeah, he's trying to pick up the pace for both of them. I mean, Roman's in the previous games, he's been a pretty good supporting role. He's not been doing bad.
Oh, he's not bad, but the problem is
he's not bad, but he's like,
the problem is when you're playing against Mongolia, who are both picking up, impromptu and Hazard both playing at their full potential right now. Like Hazard and Frazix are amazing aerially, but impromptu still can hit some very nice aerials, and that's where the difference is. As Roman can get it on the floor, but he cannot hit those crucial aerial shots.
No, I mean when he's doing his little support role, he's all right. But yeah, like I said, the aerials are not on point. But
he set it up there.
Yeah, nice little setup. But yeah, so he's got that down. He's got the setup down. He's all right at defense as long as it's lower.
Hazard! Go in, Hazard!
Hazard with the first 6 goals.
6-0. Oh my God!
That's his 5th. Yeah.
I didn't even know how much it was at this point, but 6-0 to Mongolia. I mean, DRC, if you want to get it over quickly, I guess you could just lose all your games, but I would have recommended winning them all because 2 is less than 4.
It's true, 2 is definitely less than 4. I mean, what is going on? I mean, every single time we say that, it's going to be like a really close series. I mean, it just seems to go the other way. I mean, we've said that Mongolia are 6-0 up to DRC against Frazix.
It's the opposite of the Estonia series.
Hazard starting this. Didn't really show off another goal from impromptu. I mean, it's 7-0. There's not much to say, boys. I mean, it's just gonna just wait out the last minute 47, and we'll go into the next game, and probably the same thing will happen again, and then we can all fuck off home. Especially Fraser, you can have a snooze.
Let's have a serious conversation here. What's happened? What?
Yeah, it's like I said. I mean, at the start of the series, Hazard kind of wasn't about, which is surprising considering probably behind Frazik's, probably now above Frazik, Hazard was our best player in the tournament. But all we've seen going forward is Frazik's deteriorating and Hazard getting getting better at the game, and the two others as well, picking up the pace. I mean, Roman's had a couple of goals, and Promptu's had some goals, and both of them have been doing a nice little job of supporting their higher ranked friends here. So it's or brother. So it's it's gone well. I think with the time constraints that Frazix as a player is now facing, it's kind of they are rushing everything. I don't know why. I mean, no matter how much you try and rush something, the game's still going to last the same amount of time. It's rocket. But I don't know. I guess maybe it's putting some pressure on them, or I don't know. But yeah, I mean, 7-0 against DRC isn't something that I think we'd ever thought we'd see. I mean, we had a 3-1 and a 4-5. That seemed more kind of on par.
Yeah.
But 7-0. I mean, it's like we've got one of the placement games coming again.
I'm just confused at this point because I mean, in Mongolia winning matches, that's nothing to be scoffed at. But 7-0.
Yeah, 7-0 against Frazix
see that come
as well. Frazix and Roman.
He's going to get a goal now, I reckon. Though I believe him, but he doesn't. But Hazard,
he doesn't. Though.
I mean, huge defense. I mean, from Mongolia at this point, Roman is smashing into Frazix, not really doing him any favors. Impromptu there again. He's just Impromptu is everywhere on the pitch right now.
Yeah, he's been pretty prominent in this game. He keeps coming up on our little screen here. And but Frazix, there we go. At least they got a goal on the board.
Comeback
with
season.
23 seconds, I think comeback season might be coming to an end.
I mean, he's just elongating his time at this point in playing the game because he's got to watch the replay here. I mean, if he wanted to get home quickly, as a
7-1.
it's over at this point. All right, let's be real. All right. It's over, but it's not over in the series as DRC. I mean, next game, every game starts 0-0. All right, that's what we said before when Roman just getting underneath him, but Roman taking matters into his own hands.
Actually, not a bad goal from Roman either. It was actually an okay shot. I'll give that to you.
You're talking like he's like a Make-A-Wish person or something. Like, not a bad goal.
It's not. You wanted to get one in before he died of leukemia. He's got one in. It's okay.
I mean, it is over again. Maybe this could be a little bit of confidence booster, right, for DRC going into the next game. I mean, getting 2 goals, maybe getting 3 goals. Does miss though, but maybe this is a little bit of a confidence booster. Maybe Mongolia have just let him back into the game a little bit. I mean,
yeah, Frazix bring it to 7-3 in the last couple of seconds. I mean,
I think something's cooking, all right, from the DRC, and it's not moonshine this time.
It's not. Maybe Frazix decides he wants this to last a lot. Maybe he's rebelling against his parents finally at the age of 37.
Yeah.
he's gonna stay up.
Get a job though.
Get a job though.
As Mongolia do take it though, they go up 3-2 in the series, I believe. Unless I have taken maths at this point, I have gone to school. 3-2 in the series, heading up to match point at this point. Who saw this coming? If Mongolia take it 4-2, I mean, if anyone had that on their ACCA, I mean, you should be paid out a lot of money because no one saw that coming, especially when DRC were 2-0 up. They should have taken that break.
They should. I mean, this is probably the most interesting series we've had so far in terms of kind of where the games are going. I mean, like I said last time, we thought going to be a close series, could go either way. Ended up being, a 4-1 again. We got 3-2. Yeah. This is new for us.
I mean, it's
the longest one.
It's always interesting watching these games with this Sony game, this game with us outside of the game trying to judge what is going on. I mean, because we will never have an answer, but there's never any truth that we know whether the mental's failing, whether people need to go do something, whether it's just a lack of skill. We never know what's happening, but it's interesting to see the games flip-flop between each other and the couple games at the start, never really judging the full series. I think you have to wait until the end games until you really judge how the series plays out in the end.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, DRC could bring this to a 3-3, and we could go to a nice little last match.
I would love that.
Bring it, do the full series. It'd be the first time. It would be, at least we'd have a longer one to show our.
I mean, we did skip through all the all the breaks, so. I reckon so. As Hazard getting a first hit of Roman with a lovely little start. All right, DRC, they need a quick start. The games they won, they scored instantly, and then they kind of established dominance from there. I think DRC less fighters than Mongolia. As Hazard, can he get it in a lovely little flick, and it's gonna roll in slowly. Impromptu, he was looking to steal the goal there. I reckon.
I think he was. Get some points on the board. But
it did roll in slowly, but don't take away that this is a lovely flick. That is lovely from Hazard. I mean, the fact it was so slow, Frazix came flying in but was there too early, as Mongolia giving DRC their worst nightmares right now.
Yeah, I mean, Frazix though, he was on the defense. He was just a bit too late to it. I mean, I don't want to believe it's going to be another 7-0. It will get a bit boring, but
7-3.
7-3. It's still seven goals. I mean, eventually there's just not much to commentate other than Hazard scored again. I think DLC they still have it. They can still do this. They just need to get it back.
Lovely save there from Frazix with Promptry going with the smacky wacky doodah.
And this is their chance, but Frazix only got 18 boost, 30 boost, now back to 50. I mean, it seems like the boost game from DLC is.
It's because Roman's got all of it.
Yeah, Roman's got all that 100. He's stealing all of it, but I don't know where the boost game is.
Well, he's taking out Hazard for sure. That's a good start, but Impromptu, coming up big. I mean, I know he isn't being on the scoreboard, and in the end, Hazard will take it, but maybe an MVP shout from me for Impromptu. A little shout out because he's been playing phenomenally this game.
He has. I mean, yeah, he's definitely been on our screens more than he has been before. He's definitely putting a bit more into the match, but Hazard with him earlier.
Follow up though from Frazix. Oh, I think first game Frazix scores that.
Yeah, I think he would have got that, but it seems like the later we go in the series, the less mechanical skill he has.
The more tired he gets.
He's been playing too much. He's wasted, mate. He needs to leave.
I think he's got his mic off for the problem, and he's muted, and he's shouting at his parents in the background saying, "Please let me stay on 5 minutes." They're saying, "No, I'm going to turn off the Wi-Fi." Frazix with probably the best save out of the entire game, the entire series at that point. But shame we can see it from a distance away as Frazix going for the double tap. Can he bring it back? Oh, that is picture perfect right there from Frazix.
Yeah.
Both Impromptu and Hazard were on the line there. Watch this. He has to hit it bottom corner here as they're both there. That is wonderful.
Directly past both of them. That was a lovely goal. That's what we expect from Frazix. He just challenged. He looked both of the fucking Mongolian team in the eye and went, "Fuck you!" And an unstoppable force.
As Roman with a nice little hit, but it sets up Hazard for the go ahead. I don't know what's happening. Nothing happened. I'm just going to pretend like every time I play I don't actually hear it again. But Hazard going to go for a flick here. Easy for Hazard.
Easy.
What you'll see there is that Frazix, I think, was demoed beforehand, so he was nowhere to be seen in the corner, and then Roman just was not able to get there in time to try. But I see Frazix not even on the screen there. I mean, 2-1 to Mongolia, but DLC, this is where you show your true metal,
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of time to bring it back, and at least they've got a goal on the board before the last 20 seconds of the match.
Frazix in that area again.
Fucks it up again. Brother, what is going on?
Oh, my word. He's going to be having nightmares about that exact position tonight. He just...
The mechanics, man. It's just going down the drain, brother.
You've seen... Mongolia have identified a clear weakness here, right? And they're capitalizing on it every time. I mean...
It has seemed like for this series that Frazix is, especially his saving, mostly his corner game, just right on the corners of the goals here. He seems to lose all mechanical skill. It seems like he's just basically doing what Roman was doing right there. But
he has his control.
Yeah, that's just what Roman does all the time. So
lovely save for Frazix though, but Impromptu following up, and it is 4-1. It's slipping away from DRC right now.
This is the match point as well. 2 minutes and 25 seconds, and DRC are just watching it all disappear.
Dear.
Obviously, they'll go down into the losers bracket.
Yeah.
And part of me believes that I think DRC would struggle to lose against other people in the loser bracket at the moment. I mean, there's some good teams down there. There is some good teams down there.
Estonia.
Estonia, they could definitely be a challenge.
England.
I don't know,
Who's the
man.
other one? Russia.
Russia.
Was an elite playing on Russia?
I think so.
Oh, right. Am I bugging?
He was definitely bugging when he was playing.
I love it right now. Roman, opportunities like that, as you can see there, Roman needs to be following up right now, but instead he just sets up Hazard. There's hitting the ball, and then there's hitting the ball with purpose right now. Every time Roman hits the ball, it kind of just hits in the direction that he's facing, but Frazix and Hazard and Impromptu as well, they hit the ball with purpose, all right?
There's always a plan of where it's going to go, yeah.
Hazard here look to follow up, but he does take the safe route. Maybe a better option. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. Let's be Avenue.
I don't know really know what Roman was doing there. He did a bit of
Frazix, you're giving him space and time, though, as Roman takes out one, and the DRC are back in it. That goal is crucial. With 1 minute 30, there's still time right now. As you can see, Roman going into the goal, he actually demos one of the players, and then Frazix smacks into Hazard. That's a double demo.
Yeah, pushed him out the way to get that.
Double
There is
dink
absolutely
double
enough time for them to come back here, but Frazix needs to pull up his fucking jammies because he's definitely not wearing trousers anymore.
What's Roman doing?
I think he's just doing his thing. He's just having fun. He's just glad to be here. Will he's just glad to be here. You know, you can't expect too much from him. You know.
Disclaimer: we love all the people playing.
We offered him like the Avengers to come and visit him, but he wanted to play in the World Rocket League Invitational instead. So, hey, very good.
You know, we appreciate everyone playing in the tournament. You know, we reckon for fun and also because they deserve it. As DRC, can they get back into it right now? They need some help. All right, they need some kind of medical assistance. I don't know at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's it's like Mongolia, they've just picked up their game as they go, and DRC have dropped it.
They are called Dr. Congo for a reason, though.
Dr. Congo, that is right.
As Frazix going for the strike there. Shout out to Todd Higgins right there. He goes Dr. Congo all the time. As a player on Team England. As they need a goal right now, DRC, if they're going to get back into it. I reckon that goal is going to come from Frazix. No bias. But I think he's going to need to take a... That's a huge challenge. Can they follow up, though? Impromptu staying into the net, and Frazix scores it. It's not over yet, ladies and gentlemen.
There is
Stay in your chairs. Sit on your sofas. Stand up on your standing desks if you're a freak. And watch the rest of this, because 17 seconds left. This kickoff is crucial. Kickoff, normally the best chance to score a goal, but all players spawning right equivalent distances. But DRC do win the kickoff in their favour, but no one can follow up. Hazza, can he get it forward? Just going to be wasting time now for Team Mongolia. Getting it in the corner right now. The time is going away. They need to get it up quicker, but it's slowly bouncing, and it's getting away from DRC. The light is closing on Frazix as his eyes shut. And he falls asleep as he's gone straight away.
He's literally out the game.
Team Mongolia with the best comeback we have seen so far. Unbelievable. Right, Roman with 82 points there, as you see. Not enough impact. The problem is Frazix was fragging in the first game. You know, he was playing amazingly, but when he started to lose it, that's when you need your other teammate to step up a little bit, and Roman was not able to supply. Still a very good game from him, but Mongolia, more not even a bad game from DRC, just an amazing game from Mongolia in the end.
Yeah, I mean, damn. I've got much to say. It's kind of like, again, still our longest series and still probably like the closest series I think we've had. But
agreed.
Yeah, it's like I said. I mean, it started off with a 1-3 and then a 4-5. It was close games that could have gone either way.
That was close as well.
Yeah, that one was close, but then you had that one game, and I think that's kind of what we're in the middle. I think it was once Frazix had that time restraint, he just kind of lost it.
Yeah.
All mechanical still went down the drain. He was missing shots. He was missing easy open goals. He couldn't control the ball in his own corner. It just seemed to fall apart from him as the series went on, and as you saw right there, he was in an absolute rush to leave him. He was basically out of it before the scoreboard came up.
I mean, it's unfortunate, but like he will be back as well. DRC moving into the lower bracket to face one of our teams as well. We'll have to see who progresses from the lower bracket as well to see who they play against. But down but not out there. I mean, they will come back. Hopefully, Frazix next time will be able to play the entire time and not rush. Because I think there is a time restraint, and it's not his fault as well. I assume whatever he has to go to bed, go to Beavers or something. I'm not so sure.
Beavers.
I'm sure it'll be available next time. But yeah, Mongolia taking the series 4-2 in the end. Who saw that coming? It's unbelievable.
Yeah, great series. Great to be back after Easter. Great to be commentating these
it,
games. And we absolutely fucking love it, mate. We've still got a few to go yet. We've got the bracket to finish, and we'll see how it goes. I mean, Mongolia, they're progressing straight forward. We'll have to see who wins the next bracket game and see how we get on with the next games. But I think next time will be losers, I think.
We'll see who's available for next week, obviously. I mean, once again, tune in Fridays. Also, we're going to be having some midweek streams possibly, so to catch up on that, follow our Twitter, World Rocket League Invitational, or something along those lines. We have a lot of acronyms, all right, but we will be putting out tweets there. Join our Discord as well. We're putting out notifications. Our social media manager right behind the camera. Lovely stuff. He gets 7 views a tweet. It's not great, but
he does his part. Bless his heart.
But yeah, we will be finishing off now. We hope to see you all again next week as well.
Oh yes,
we have been the most professional Rocket League stream in the entire world. Thank you, everybody. We will see you next week. Ta-ta.